This journey, it's far too dangerous. There's no guarantee that the medical supplies will ever reach the hospital.
This is something I have to do.
She gives up everything to go and do this.
Are you American?
Yes, I wanted to see the mosque.
And she suddenly meets someone who is this sort of opposite, but at the same time, the same as her.
It's like being inside God's thoughts.
And he turns out to be her key to her journey.
This is ridiculous. This hospital is in the middle of nowhere.
They come from completely different worlds, and it seems like their differences are hard to overcome. But as the story progresses, they'll slowly come closer to each other.
Is that the mission? I'd like to volunteer my services.
You want to be a nurse here?
You need nurses, don't you?
This is no place for a woman.
She's not the maiden in distress. She is a healer, a very brave woman.
When Lily shows up, he feels that she might be a kindred spirit, but he feels the possibility of finding love, of having love in his life.
This war is going to split Anatolia down the middle. The Armenians on one side and the Turks on the other.
He represents everything she believes in, and in the beginning I think she thinks that's going to be the love story. She starts to realize the story isn't as black and white as maybe she would have thought, and she's suddenly being drawn more to Ismail, and that's something she can't really control in any way.
You have your mission, Doctor, and I have mine.
My mission is saving lives.
Just because I wear a uniform and carry a gun, that makes me a killer?
Yes.
It's a game. We are drowning in death.
You have hurdle after hurdle to overcome. Then you have the growth of a character that's worth watching.
A Muslim man falls for a Christian woman, and she really opens up his heart.
We start to see more of the human side of Ismail coming out. That's the energy in Ismail that Lily falls in love with.
How do you say kiss in Turkish?
The story revolves around finding out you can't choose who you fall in love with.
It's a beautiful story about courage and the power of love.